It is my profound hope that this conference will set us on a path to begin talking about ending the epidemic and turning the tide together.
Listen to my words. We can end AIDS. This time, it is different. This time, together, we will end AIDS.
Turning the tide together is the theme at the 19th International AIDS Conference being held in Washington, D.C. Over 23,000 delegates from 195 countries, including world-renowned scientists, policymakers, advocates, and journalists, are attending the historic event.
Thank all of you for helping us fight to lift the unjust and discriminatory HIV travel ban that prevented so many of you from coming to the United States and hosting this important conference. Welcome to the United States of America, and thank you.
It's the first time in 22 years since the International AIDS Conference has returned to the United States of America after the Obama administration lifted the travel restriction ban on people living with HIV in 2009.
The war on drugs is a war on us. The war on drugs is a war on us. The war on drugs is a war on us. Fight HIV. Not people using drugs. Fight HIV.
When it comes to men who have sex with men and sex workers.
The Caribbean also has a presence at the AIDS 2012 with a small delegation of just over 300. Rachel Charles, head of Hope Pals Foundation based in Grenada, is attending the conference and addressed an audience about the importance of the greater involvement of people living with HIV and AIDS in decision-making to the sustainability of the AIDS response.
As we move forward and look at the role of people living with HIV for sustainable response, we can therefore see that it is critical, it is important for people living with HIV to be a vital part of this process because it does give voice, it gives visibility to people living with HIV and for also those affected by HIV. People living with HIV are the drivers of the HIV response, have been and continue to be, and will continue to be.
The HIV activist recognizes the importance of the international conference in ending the HIV epidemic, but remains dissatisfied that not more Caribbean leaders and policymakers see the importance of attending the event.
It's unfortunate, however, that yet again the Caribbean tends to be small in numbers in participation. And it could be for a number of reasons. It could be as regards to funding or whatever the challenges are, we don't know. But I mean, you see, the Caribbean, as we know, is second to sub-Saharan Africa with a prevalence rate of HIV. And I think it must be credent and prudent that Caribbean governments, private sector, multi-sectoral, bilateral agencies support the involvement and continuous and aggressive participation of Caribbean people in conferences at this international level.
Other groups and activists present at AIDS 2012 include the Caribbean Vulnerable Communities Coalition, CVC, and the Caribbean Regional Network, CRN+. Amanda John, Brainstorm Productions, Grenada, with this special report from Washington, D.C. for the Caribbean Broadcast Media Partnership on HIV and AIDS.